Good afternoon. I'm Bill Clark, and I was a friend and neighbor with Johnny Isakson for 40 plus years. I first heard Johnny's name when IBM moved our family from Alexandria, Virginia to Atlanta for a promotion in 1976. We worked with Virginia Connolly, who was a real estate agent that worked for Johnny's firm, Northside Realty. So Diane and I came down on our house hunting trip, looked at various homes in the north side, all lovely homes, nice neighborhoods, but then we found a special place. We ended up buying the house from a guy that I replaced as sales manager in this neighborhood called River Hill and Hampton Farms, which is truly a special and magical neighborhood that we lived in for 45 years. And as a quirk of fate, our house was 6 doors up the street from Johnny and Diane's new house that they were building. So in the beginning and over the years, we knew their family, but mostly through their kids. There was the neighborhood pool, all those swim meets, community events, and of course, the great East Cobb schools. His son, John Andrew, and my daughter, Ashley, were school bus buddies, back when it was cool to be on the school bus. His son, Kevin, played football, and his future wife, Catherine, and my daughter, Sarah, were cheerleaders for Walton High School. And then when Kevin, Catherine, and Sarah graduated, Johnny gave the commencement speech. Now, I had not heard Johnny give a real speech until that point, but I heard him speak many times over the years. As John said, what a gifted and exceptional speaker he was. I got to know Johnny a lot better socially through the groups his Diane and my Diane were part of. There was a luncheon group called the Gourmet Gluttons, or as they call themselves, the Pigs. They got together every month, and twice a year, they invited the husbands for events at their homes or up at the lake. And then there was the famous East Cobb Samoa gift shop, where both Dianes and several of their friends worked for many years, with a lot of help from Julie all those years. There would be Christmas parties, and once again, the husbands were invited. And eventually, it was the beginning of the annual New Year's Eve parties. That went on for 20 plus years. And then, there were the weddings. Lots and lots of weddings. Several right here in this beautiful space. Not only our neighborhood kids, but our own children. And how can we not forget the excitement when Johnny was first elected to Congress, and a lot of his friends and neighbors and families, we got on that Delta flight, we went up to Washington and watched him get sworn in. And then several years later, he's back on the plane again. We're back to Washington for Johnny's inauguration as our very own senator from Georgia. Thanks to Banks and Shane for entertaining that night. But something really special happened in 2005. Diane got a call from Diane saying, "What are you and Bill doing in August of this year?" Didn't have any real plans. Said, well, Johnny's friend, John Williams, has offered his sailboat in the Mediterranean, and he wants you all and one other couple to be part of a 7-day cruise on the Amalfi Coast. How lucky were we to get that phone call? The other couple was Bob and Rosemarie Phillips, who were Johnny's longtime friends in real estate And that trip, it was truly a pinch me moment. Are we really here? And it was such a memorable and fun occasion that we decided to continue getting together every August when Johnny was on his congressional break. And oh, the places we did go, from Italy to Ireland, to Quebec City, to Bermuda, Lake Winnipesaukee, and Atlanta, and many other places. Our August gang, that's what we called ourselves. We did that for 14 straight years. Good times, amazing friendships, in very special places. And you know what? We would always say each time, you know what? It doesn't get any better than this. Our final get-together was in 2018. Johnny had arranged a dinner and a meeting with his good friend, John Lewis. What an exceptional evening that was. You know, I'm so very proud of Johnny, not only for his outstanding record as a member of Congress, but for being such a major part of our magical neighborhood and group of friends. He was a loving husband. He loved his kids. And boy, did he love his grandkids. He was fair and honest, respected and admired, generous and kind, the epitome of a gentleman, and a dear friend to me and to all that knew him. I was so fortunate to have lunch with Johnny the week before he passed away with my good friend, Shell Anderson. And I was so glad that I was able to give Johnny a goodbye hug that day. In closing, I would just like to say, thank God for Johnny Isakson and continued blessings to the Isakson family, because we love you all. Thank you.